Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay, there we go. Looks like I might be live all over the place. I'm live. I'm live on Facebook and YouTube. And of course, it's Freaky Friday today. What do you think? Freaky Friday. I think it's awesome. Yes. Okay, I see 2 people already signed in. Yay. Hi, Ruth. Okay. Anyways, I thought I'd start today off, Freaky Friday off with a joke. Yeah, I just thought, may as well start with a bang, right? All right. Okay, here we go. Here's your first joke. Knock, knock. Who's there? I see. I see who? I see you there. All right, everybody's coming online. Thank you so much. And hello and welcome to another Freaky Friday at my sewing room. Hi, Robin. All right, here we are. I just want to do a shout out to some special Facebook friends and YouTube viewers. All right, are you handy? There's Sandy A, who might be napping. There's Nancy C out on the farm. There's Tina B here in the city. There's my Ruth, she's online already. There's Ann L and Esther R, 2 of my faves. And then there's Robin S, who joins me on YouTube. I love it. And then, of course, I get some good feedback from Chris L and Carol M and S from Northern Ontario. And then Vivian, Loan, and Rose L said they can't wait for number 2 to be today. And then there's our Carol G. And of course, we can't forget Glenda, Mike, and Peanut, Jean and Maui Jim, Mary Zed and Betty L, and of course, Carol, Paul, and Olivia. Plus 1 special shout out. Hi, Anne. Special shout out to Paul, whose birthday is tomorrow, November 11th. So I hope you guys are enjoying your wonderful wacky Friday. So it's a freaky Friday, a freaking Friday, and enjoying some nice weather. I hear it's going to be beautiful again tomorrow. All right, I want to thank you guys for all your support, all your likes, your loves, all your comments, and all your shares. And I am Sandy, aka Thing 2, and I'm going to show you my results from that Thing 1 did, and that's Thing 1, and I'm going to show you my oops, which is my Thing 2. All right, so on Wacky Wednesday, Thing 1 started a project where we were working with the White Works Holiday from OESD on some very lovely red napkins, and this was for our special table settings for Christmas. And I had just a real hoot using Ya Han, the Burnett. Not only did I find out that the Burnett is multilingual, well, she uses all of these designs that are on here, Art, EXP, Pez, Disc, Tusk, Jeff, all of them. She also has a really neat screen where by moving things around, I just had to touch them and move them and touch them and move them. I didn't have to, like my Bernine, I didn't have to move the dials and everything. So I really enjoyed using Ya Han edition of the Burnett 79. Anyways, so this is what we worked on Wednesday. And I see Sandy's not napping. What, Sandy? Or was it a really short nap? Anyways, okay, I want to show you my results. Are you ready? Big drum roll. Okay, change it over to close-up. So this one you may recognize. It was the one that I did on Wednesday, and it turned out really beautiful, very spectacular white on red. The white works looked really good. That one was a single design. It was about 4 by 5 inches, and it turned out lovely. And then I did a bird, and the bird was so sweet. He's about the same size And I thought, okay, well, those are the bigger designs that were on the Whiteworks. They also offered a few smaller designs. And that is here. So there was a star, which I used, and then there was the lovely holly leaves and little berries, and I thought that looked really pretty as well. So I thought those are wonderful. And I'm very pleased with the way the napkins turned out, and that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And you remember I said to choose your stabilizer very carefully. And in this case, we used the wash away Aquamesh stable stick, which is the wash away sticky. And we were able to float the napkin and then stitch it. And so I was being really smart yesterday, and I thought, I've got 3 done. I can finish the other 3 at work, right? I can put them on the thing and do it and have a wonderful time, and people can come in and have a look at it. And they did. They came in and had a look at all the wonderful embroidery that was going on. And of course, I brought my bag, which says Aquamesh on it. So I had my Aquamesh Plus and my Aquamesh. There was a couple of like loose sheets in there. And of course, I trusted to the fact that this was actually all Aquamesh Plus. And I had a oops. And oops, oops, oops. So not everything went as smoothly as it can. So, joke for you. Why did Sandy fall in a well? Because she didn't see that well. And of course, oh, I'm still freezing. Oh, I hope Tyler notices that and comes and unfreezes me. Anyways, I'm hoping that we get some bandwidth back so you can hear me and see me. So anyways, I didn't see so well. Not only that, I didn't check my stabilizer that was in the bag. So let me show you my oops. 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 That's a very cute little design, isn't it? With the little double stitching and the little leaves and the holly berries and everything. The only problem is this. I thought this was Aquamesh, and I didn't check it. It's actually polymesh cutaway. So which means I did a napkin with the wrong stabilizer, and it was like, oh, spaghetti-o. So now I actually have 2 choices on this. I can go in with my scissors and very carefully cut it out, but then you won't get as nice a design, or I have to rip all the stitching out. So that was most unfortunate because I didn't check my stabilizer first. And the way to check stabilizer, of course, woven is easy because it looks like cotton fabric. It's got bumpy glue side. That's great. Tear away is easy because you can just tear a corner, and if it tears real easy, great. If it doesn't tear easy and it cuts, it's cutaway. If it's wash away, the polymesh wash away versus polymesh cutaway is you actually dampen a corner. And I didn't bring my glass of water, so I'm going to spit on it. And when I do that, it starts to dissolve. So I know that this is a piece of wash away, and I should have done that on this. But I didn't. I thought it was. That's my error in not checking my stabilizer. So anyways, I have a little bit more work to do to finish off all of my napkins, and I will pick this out and restitch them. Anyways, that was my sad story, my oops story. It was really sad. Oh. Anyways, I do have another couple of solutions, and I guess, you know, I used to just keep it bagged in a bag with the tag on it, which kind of works, but Nifty Notions and Kimberbell came up with a couple of solutions. These are little slap bands, and you can put them on your roll and put what it is. There's wash away. Some of these are not labeled, so you can label what it is. The bands for Kimberbell are cutaways, washaways, tearaways, sticky back. So, you know, you could use these, which would have been an awesome option, which I, should have had. Anyways, please check your stabilizers. If you've got little pieces of whatever hanging out, see if you can figure out what it is before you use it. Oops. Anyways, but I did have a great deal of fun making the table setting napkins, and I think they did turn out really lovely. I just have a couple of boo-boos to fix. And sometimes learning about boo-boos is a good thing, because then you learn about other products that might be of use, like the snap bands, new stabilizer snap bands. Anyways, that's my sad oops story. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I had a lot of fun with a Yaya Han and the napkins. Now, I wanted to show you a new line of fabric. This new line of fabric is called Honey and Lavender. And Honey and Lavender is really pretty. It has the gold for honey and just a light purple sort of for the lavender. So I'm going to show you up close. So here are the pre-cuts for this new line. It's the Honey and Lavender by Deb Strain, and there's the little 2.5-inch squares. Here's the 5-inch squares, Honey and Lavender, and of course the 10-inch squares. And these are just so pretty. She obviously likes some very sweet, gentle fabrics, golds and grays, and just a touch of lavender and some little bees in there that make that lovely honey. So that one's called Honey and Lavender, and it just came in, and of course it came with a whole line of fabrics, and you can see the lavender a little better on this one than the beige ones, and a whole bunch more beige. Like, it's unbelievable how many this came with. And there's honeycombs, and there's little bees, and of course the checks, which are beautiful, and the color is just so sweet and awesome. So there's a quilt that if you want to start working on now, would be beautiful for the springtime. Anyways, it's called Honey and Lavender. You know, and I got to tell you another joke. Why are elevator jokes so good? Well, they work on many levels. Yes, they do work on many levels. All right, couple of things I need to talk to you about. First off, coming up real soon, that in a couple of Saturdays, November 18th and 25th, we have the Tuffet class. My Tuffets, love the Tuffets. So we have Tuffet class. It goes from 10 to 4 with Anne. So you get an expert Tuffet source teacher to teach you how to make a Tuffet. These are the most beautiful piece of upholstered furniture that you could ever get, and you get to individualize this with whatever I don't know, 2.5-inch strips that you like, and then feet. Oh, so pretty. Did Honey and Lavender? No, I guess it didn't have any strips, but you need to join this class and make yourself the most beautiful thing. This is my Flames Tuffet. Of course, you knew I'd have to have a Flames Tuffet. Yeah, so that class is coming up on Saturday, the 18th and the 25th. So you need a pattern, you need your fabric, and the kit, which you can get in class on the day of class. And if you buy it on the day of class, it gets 20% off. So keep that in mind. And you just register soon. Give us a call at the store, drop in, do it online, get involved and make something beautiful for Christmas. You know, that would make a really nice Christmas stool. Wouldn't it be adorable beside the Christmas tree? Yeah, so you got to do that. Hi, Tina B. It's good to see you. Happy Friday. So yeah, keep that in mind. Tuffets. And that would look really sweet as a Christmas tuffet. You betcha. Now, another thing I wanted to just remind you of is that tomorrow is Remembrance Day. So if you haven't got your Remembrance Day picture this year, you still got time to pick one up and make it for next year. Yes, these are absolutely beautiful. And a percentage of these proceeds from the pattern and the Remember Poppies fabric is donated to our veterans. So this pattern kit is the pattern. It's all the fabric for the top, the borders, and the binding. You just need your backing. Anyways, that's just to remind you that tomorrow is Remembrance Day. Okay. Now, we are closed tomorrow. It is the statutory holiday, so we are closed Saturday, 11th. We are closed our regular Sunday, the 12th. We open on Monday at 10 a.m. to go and do it all over again, you guys. So just keep that in mind. We're here till 6 o'clock tonight if you need any last minute things for your projects and your sewing this weekend. So yeah, come visit. Come visit. Anyways, I want to thank you so much for seeing the project through from Wednesday to today. And once I get them all completed, I think it was Rose. Rose suggested that I take a picture of my table setting for Christmas, and I'll post that. So once I get all of these done, or once I get my decorating finished, I will post a picture of those for you. So this last week has been table setting week, and I hope that you get inspired to make some very beautiful napkins, whether it's for your own table or whether it's a Christmas gift for someone. I think that's fun. All right. Now, do I have another joke for you? Of course I do, right? Okay, so what did one wall say to the other wall? I'll meet you in the corner. And in this case, I will meet you next week on Wacky Wednesday for another fun, wacky show. So it's very short and sweet today for Freaky Friday. Just wanted to bring you up to date with what Thing 2 managed to mess up. And I hope you have a good weekend. Take it easy out there. Enjoy your sewing. And Sandy will see you next Wednesday. Thanks, everybody. Take care.